Hello my Tides and Vixens, Aréannah here, and welcome back to Skyrim. So, in the last episode, we took care of old dude Sahloknir. And now we're gonna get some answers out of Delphine.
Don't I?
Damn straight you do.
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
Well, you're not wrong there.
Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
And the dragons themselves.
Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
Well then, how do we get in?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Alright,
I've got
Lydia.
your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
You look like you could... Oh. These things don't have any... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Huh, that'll do it.
You lead, I'll follow.
Yes, let's get moving. and steady now. Nice and steady. Boom. Sure-pawed as a cat. Sure-pawed as a fox. Okay. No, that leads down to the mine. So we need to go back this way. This is... Please be crazy enough to actually work. I still can't believe they're gonna try and make this game live even longer by putting it on the Nintendo Switch when that comes out in a couple of months. I mean, it is a gorgeous game, I'm not gonna argue that. And it's good to see that Nintendo are finally putting the technology into the game that is needed into running a game like this. But we already had the PS4 and the Xbox One that could do that. And that has just been the story of Nintendo from day dot. They've always been behind the curve, but they pushed out the most successful franchises. I mean, in the 80s, they had Mario, they had Metroid, they had Mega Man, they had Contra. They had all these amazing franchises when you take into consideration what Atari had, which was nothing. They had no... They didn't really have a specific franchise until they tried with Bubsy Bobtail. I'd love to have seen the looks on their face, on Atari's face when they tried to bring that out. Would have been rather eggy. And Sega, well, Sega tried with quite a few. They had Alex Kidd, which a lot of young kids who owned a Sega Master System wouldn't have played if it wasn't the inbuilt game in so many consoles. They had Sonic, who has quite literally stood the test of time. But Sonic 2006, that's a game that is now 10 going on 11 years old. Nearly ruined the franchise. Sonic 06 was a bomb. And that's putting it politely. But apart from Sega, apart from Sonic, Sega really didn't have a leg to stand on, unfortunately. And Nintendo came back again in the 90s with New Legends of Zelda. I forgot to mention LOZ. How much of an idiot am I? Seriously, feel free to leave comments in this. Feel free to leave comments telling me how big of an idiot I am. I deserve it. But even still, I don't even know where I was trying to go with this. But Elder Scrolls was one of the big draw cards of PC. Probably for the reason of Bethesda, in the beginning, seemed to always be one step ahead. And in the same logic, PC was always that step ahead. There was a flop of the Atari Jaguar, which really brought an end to...
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
The Jaguar really finished Atari off, I'm sorry to say. And the Dreamcast... I mean, it had a lot of promise. And it... Pardon me. It gave us the basic design of what controllers would become. I mean, you look at a Sega Dreamcast controller, and then look at an Xbox One controller and a PS4 controller. They're the same thing. It's Mike.
Mike is done talking. Mike is done talking. Mike is done talking.
You lie! Well, hello, what do we got here? Can he find iron? Iron always needed. But at the same time, Khajiit also needs a house. Pardon me. Khajiit could also use a nice long nap by the fire. that be Voltime. See a tower ahead. Let it be Voltime. Please, please, please. You know what? Let's dance.
Skyrim belongs to the Nords!
No. The Nords belong to Skyrim, not the other way around. Ooh. Trapped chest.
That takes care of that.
Oh, it's Delphine.
Do you need something?
Well, let's face it, they're not going to be missing much of this. Okay, what do we got right up the top here? A stool and a bucket. Trying to not make a joke out of that is a challenge and a half. There is bound to be booty. I don't remember lockpicking being that difficult. Then again, I am starting a new game. I get the feeling that book is kind of Gumby. Ooh, scab grab. Loot crate! Lots of potions. Whoa. That's how badly glitched that book was. That is messy. Oop! Not as messy as that could have been. Oh, a lookout. Those Nords were handy. Now let's go all the way back down. Ah, let's risk it. is all Imperial design. All the masonry and... Right, let's see if we can disable a trap. Not with that lockpick, we can't. That had a little bit of motion to it. Boom. Oh, yes.
I'm right behind you. I am at your command.
All right.
Let's get going then.
Indeed. We should be able to make it back to Riverwood. Oh dear. Come on. I see Whiterun. I see Dragon's Reach. And it is a handsome building. I will allow people that, but it's no White Gold City. I'm sorry. That looks very, what's the word? Teutonic. Though I say Teutonic like it's a bad thing. Oh boy. Get back, get back, get back! I told you to get back! Ooh, jumping salmon. Those waterfalls just... Words fail me at the moment. It's just amazing.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynes Grove this time.
Yep, I was there.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
I know exactly what you mean. I went to high school too. Just to the top of this hill. We can do this. There's Bleak Falls again. There are worse places out there, but at the same time, I'd rather not tangle with that place again. And the funny thing with Elder Scrolls games, at least Morrowind and Skyrim that I've noticed, after a while, if you go back to old dungeons that you've cleared in the past, they've been repopulated. And chests have been refilled. This is the closest I've come to having a home, and it feels amazing.
It's really great.
I wanted you to have this.
I was hoping to find some
token
way to
of my
thank you.
affection.
I hope this does the trick.
Don't mean we're engaged or nothing.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used to be. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Alright, let's see what you'll give me for a decent amount of this. That's gonna be worthless. It's always gonna be worthless. And really, it's not got any heft to it either, so there's no need to get rid of it. That I might get rid of. Don't like wearing hoods if I can help it anyway. Do pardon me. Get rid of them. And these. Okay, and that's a good point to end on. Thank you so much for sitting through this. If you've enjoyed viewing it as much as I've enjoyed making it, please put your paws all over that like button. Leave a comment, tell me what you're enjoying, what I could be doing better, and if you want to be kept up to date with my videos as they come out and you haven't done this already, please, please, please put your paws to that subscribe button. But again, I am Aréannah Vulpes. Thanks for watching. Keep your ears forward, your tails up, and happy hunting.